Okay, so established that you have to figure out what you want to do. So let's talk about that. The different areas in cybersecurity alone are quite vast. Um, to become a cybersecurity engineer, you really have to understand IT infrastructure as well. So one of the options you have is to go out and get a cybersecurity roadmap. All right. Now, I wouldn't buy one off this platform. Most of the people I've seen that's trying to sell you their cybersecurity platform, they have very little experience, and I just don't recommend going that route because they leave so much out. Okay. I wrote one a while back, but I'm not going to try to sell you that. If you're curious, if you want to buy it, DM me. I'll give you the link. It's on Amazon. Otherwise, I'm going to give it to you right here, basically. So my roadmap starts with computer maintenance, computer systems. You need to learn how computers work, how information travels through them, and, just basically how to set them up, how to work on them, how to fix them. That is covered in like your A+ certification. Again, if you're going to get a beginner certification, A+ is one of the only ones I would recommend, okay? After that, then get into networking. Again, that you can also learn through the Network Plus. But I still just don't think highly of certifications anymore. I went through a period, I actually have over 40. If you looked at my LinkedIn, I can't add any more certifications on my LinkedIn profile because I have so many. They top you out at 50, okay? Between my certs and the classes that I've taken, they give you certificates for, can't add any more. I eventually figured out that it really just doesn't do me that much good. It just doesn't. So that's why I stopped. Anyway, so computer maintenance, networking, then you get into network security. Network security are things like firewalls, securing the actual network devices, how traffic moves in and out of your network. After that, I would focus on Windows operating systems, the Windows Server operating systems, learn Active Directory, learn PowerShell, learn the different roles that Windows servers can, be configured for. Then move into Linux. Windows is made to basically be configured for the same roles as Linux servers. You've got DNS servers, you've got directory services, you've got SNMP, you've got SMTP. These are all acronyms that you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but they are things that we use servers for. The difference between the two is that Windows is made for visual, it's made to be easier. It's great because it's easier to configure. Problem with that is it's also easier to get into. Linux operating systems are made different. You'll find that most of us prefer Linux operating systems. And so I would focus on Linux. You can start with Ubuntu, which, by the way, you can download, and I think I mentioned this in my lab environments, you can download a Windows evaluation version of Windows Server for free. You can download almost any Linux operating system for free and run it, forever. I've got Red Hat, I've got Fedora right now on my network. So learn those. After that, I would probably get into privileged access management. Privileged access management is the keys to the kingdom. Privileged access is your highest level of privilege accounts. So administrator account, root accounts, they're your accounts that can do anything on your computer network. They configure everything, therefore they make all the changes. What's dangerous about that is that that's what hackers try to go after first. 74% of all breaches in cybersecurity happens because a hacker has gotten a hold of a privileged account, okay? It's very important. Actually, my video is getting long. I'm going to stop here and make a part 2.